How did the Wellesly Income Fund perform during the dark, dark years of 2022? Remember, 2022 was the worst year ever for bond markets here in the good old US of A. I don't know what other countries did. I don't care because I'm 100% America first, baby. How dare you have American blinders on? Yeah, that's what more people in the United States should have, American blinders. Anyway, so remember, Wellesly is about 60% bonds, 40% stocks, give or take. The bond market got crushed like no one's ever seen before in 2022, so that would imply one to believe. Logically, one should believe that that Wellesly got smoked. Should it not? Let's take a look because it's pretty interesting. And Wellesly, just as a side note, is a Vanguard fund. Wellesly is incepted in 1970, right around my birthday. The good folks at Wellington Asset Management, they must have known I was being born in 1970. So he said, to celebrate old Josh, we're going to have Wellesly be born as well. And I'm a huge fan of Wellesly Fund. What's 55 years of track record, very low fees for Vanguard. It's legend status, legendary status. But 2022 might have shocked the world how bad it got, maybe. Let's take a look. So we're going to look at Wellesly, all right, the Wellesly Income Fund. Here's right there, Wellesly. We're going to go to performance. We're just looking at finance.yahoo.com. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go over here to the bucket strategy. My man Daniel Kulibert's 55e.co, 55e.co bucket strategy. We're just going to bring in Wellesly right here. We'll put in Wellesly, and you can buy this. It's under 55e.co from Daniel Kulibert, and I think he sells for $35 or something like that. I can't remember. And just look at the bucket strategy. That's what I'm using here. And so what we're going to see, we're going to start in 1970, because the first, we don't have, 1970 was a full year, so we have 1971 for Wellesly Fund. And you're going to see right here, let's actually change this around. Let's put Wellesly right in there. Boink, 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 boink. There we go. All right, so here's inflation, and here's Wellesly, smoking inflation. Inflation, Wellesly, smoking inflation. Inflation. Ooh, 73, 74. Wellesly got smoked by inflation. Not good. 75, 76. Look at that. Crushing. 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. Wellesly got smoked by inflation. So look at this here. 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. Wellesley lost to inflation. Isn't that crazy? And don't forget, you still had to pay tax back then. And then there's the good years of starting in 1982 is when things went north forever. Well, not forever, but north for many, many years to come. So Wellesly, everything just crushed for sure. Interestingly enough, these are the 1 month T-bills. You can see right there, keep up with inflation, beating inflation, losing inflation, losing to 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 inflation, beating inflation, beating inflation, beating inflation, beating. So you can see these were the bad years right here. 70 basically for fixed income rate, well, it's shorter term fixed income, 77 through 81. So we had 77, 78, 98. That 5 year time just crushed a lot of fixed income for sure. Anything that was heavily focused on fixed income got crushed in that 5 year time because inflation was so high and fixed income, even the short term stuff did not keep up with it. But then you can see right here, inflation, 10-year, 30-day T-bill, we crushed it ever since. All right. So let's now go to 2022, shall we? And you're going to see 2000. Okay, hold on just a second, amigos. There we go. 2022, right there. Wellesly was down 9.1%. Inflation was up 8%. Yikes! That's a 17% real decline when you factor in inflation. Wellesly was down 9.1. Oh my goodness! How dare they? Oh. That wasn't the worst, though. 2008 Wellesly was the worst, even though the bond market did not get it nearly on the chin as 2022. The 2022 bond market was the worst we ever seen. Isn't that interesting? But even those two calamities, the worst bond market we've ever seen and the great financial crisis of 2008, Wellesly was never down less than 10%, or more than 10%, excuse me. Isn't that crazy? Even with that time, Wellesly was never down more than 10%. 2022 down 9.1. 2023 picked up to 7%. 2018 was down 2.6. 2008 down 9.8. Let's see, I think 94 and 99 was when the Fed raised. So let's see what happened in 94 and 99. Yep. 99 is down 4.1. 94 is down 4.4. 87 down 1.9. Look at those just solid returns there, 73, 74. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years of his 50, it was down, and never more than 10%. So we take, or not 50 years, it's 50, 4 years, something like that. So 8 divided by 54. 15% of the time had negative years, but not one time down more than 10%. Not too shabby. Do I expect to have more years, down years in the future? I don't know. I have no clue. It could. What is my showing here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm showing here if you put 240,000 in the Wellesly, 760,000 in the 1 month T-bills, going from 1971 to 2023, and you took out 40,000 a year adjusted for inflation, you ran out of money in 2016. Look at that. That's crazy. From 1971, with just 240,000 in Wellesly, until 2016, just taking 40,000 a year, 4% adjusted with inflation. You didn't run out of money until year 46, and yet, I mean, that's pretty stellar, man. Anyway, so Wellesly is crushing. Again, should you put all your money in that? Man, you got to figure this out on your own. I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you. But I'm a fan of it. And just because I'm a fan, it probably means you should run away. Run for the hills. If Josh is a fan, run away. But there you go. I mean, 2022, we had a bear market, stocks and bonds, and yet Wellesly was only down less than 10%. Feather in your cap, Wellesly, and the good folks at Wellington Asset Management Company. All right, God bless. Smash that like button. We'll see ya.